So here's my progrip. I think the model number is 5006, something like that. This is the tank protector that came with the bike that I bought. The problem is when I took it off, underneath it was revealed a whole bunch of darker colored paint, which was strange. The custom paint job on the tank, it's kind of like metallic, but underneath this tank protector there's a silhouette of just plain blue. So I don't know what the heck they did, or if the tank protector ripped off the metallic. I don't know, but there's nothing I can see on the back of this thing. It's basically just stupid, because now I'm either stuck with this design or I gotta go get an exact replica, and this one's out of production. So there's a few floating around on eBay, but I don't really even like this design. I kind of like the fishbone look better, which looks more like this one. This one isn't as nice quality. It's just a knockoff that I found on eBay for a couple bucks. But I'm going to take this one and I'm going to basically put it over the silhouette. But the problem is, so you can see through, you're going to get all darker. I'm going to have darker paint color coming through. Where it's a metallic blue here, it's going to be a regular blue here, which is kind of stupid, and it's going to look ghetto. So my solution to this is, I have another one here. If I put this tank protector with the actual backing over it, you can see it covers it completely except for the bottom. So all I got to do is create this white part. So this white part I'm just going to make out of vinyl, which I have some extra vinyl. You can pick this up anywhere at a sign store, or it's cheap, $8 for a big sheet, or you can go on eBay and get it even cheaper. So I'm going to basically make the white part in black, and I think that'll kind of look nice. It'll kind of like outline it. It's not going to look good in white unless you have a white bike, but if you have it in black, underneath this tank pad, obviously you're not going to get the true look because I still got the residue around the edges, but it's going to look cool because all you're going to see is just the outline here. As you can see, I kind of outlined it. You can see the pencil line. Now I just have to exacto knife it. I'm going to cut it up. I put a piece of board underneath, and then you take your stencil and you take your exacto knife and you take your time and you cut. And when you're done cutting, you can peel away the excess. This is better done if you have a vinyl plotter, vinyl cutter, but I don't have that. I don't feel like going out and spending $300 on one. So I'm going to basically just use that black backing to outline this, and then it's going to have enough room to get around the silhouette of this one that's left on my tank. So I'm going to cut it up, and this should stick fine to the vinyl. I am going to prep it, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on the outside of the vinyl just to clean it and then stick it on. But the bottom part here, I could tell there's a lot of paint on the tank bare. You can see it's unprotected, so I'm actually making it a little safer for my zipper not to scratch it I'm gonna cut it horizontally instead of with this little circular loop here. So, and random avocado in the picture. Anyways, that's about it. I'll let you guys know what it looks like when it's done. I'll take another follow-up. There it is after I cut it. Nice clean lines, nice clean edges. Basically, once you get this on the bike and centered, I'm going to throw the carbon fiber piece on, and it's going to look like that. It's not going to look as as jagged. I'm not going to have all these little gaps, so it might look a little cleaner actually. I'm just hoping I don't have any sticking issues, you know what I mean? Like, I hope the tank protector, tank pad actually sticks well to the vinyl, so I'm going to have to just test it out. And if it doesn't, then I peel this sucker off and I just go with the vinyl until I figure something else out. The point is, I need to find a tank protector that's at least bigger in size than this sucker, because I have this permanent paint damage underneath it. So I'm sure there's a few on the market. I know Progrip doesn't really make too many others that don't have gaps like this one. This is actually a Progrip design as well, but I think this is a knockoff from China. So I'm gonna slap it on the bike and see what happens. I'm gonna see what I mean by the haze that I got here. It's a metallic paint. Get it to focus. probably won't because it's a cell phone. But you can see the shadow, and that's, you know, I mean, that's cool if that's the look you're going for, but this isn't actually going to protect the tank from scratches. So this is what we're trying to cover up. Okay, so I got the sticker started. I got it on where I want it. And as you can see, you got some little bubbles. I mean, on a hot day, you could work these out. I'm just going to kind of like work this sticker material from the inside out. I kind of press down on the middle channel first, get that good straight tank line, and now all I have to do is work my way down and just kind of work the air bubbles out. Just keep pushing outward. This is a little bit easier than doing a cell phone screen protector. And if you get a little bit of wrinkles, you can always get one of those. You can take a credit card and wrap it with something soft and work those out. But if I run into problems, I'm going to have to just get a blow dryer and heat it, and then kind of stretch the material a little bit around the curves. Okay, so here it is. I think I did a pretty decent job getting it on without too many wrinkles or air bubbles. And actually, that's the one that bothers me the most. I'm going to probably work that one out. But the bottom, I couldn't avoid the bottom causing wrinkles. I kept trying to heat it up with my breath. Did my best. No one's going to notice that, especially when you're standing from this distance. I mean, come on. That actually looks good the way it is. But I'm going to probably stick the carbon fiber one on top of it. If it doesn't adhere, then I'll just take it off and just stick with the vinyl. It's better than nothing. You don't want to scratch up your tank, your beautiful tank. So hopefully this has helped you, or at least given you some more sort of idea of what you could do with your own bike. And if you really want to go crazy, you could actually protect the sides as well. You can make little vinyl graphics that, you know, cover where your legs scratch against the tank. Some people buy the grip pads so that they have extra grip when they're cornering and things like that, and when they're coming to a fast stop, you can squeeze the bike with their legs. I put it on, there's the actual final result. I'm pretty impressed by this. I like this. I like how it came out. I think it looks different than most that you see, because it's got a little bit of a, you know, outline around it. So if you take a little bit of extra time, cut a little vinyl decal the same shape as your tank protector, it just gives you a nice different kind of look. So have fun, and hopefully this video has helped you out a little bit.